What's up guys, today we're going to do a little bit of playing with this, and I mean, I'm just so excited, like, I can't wait. But also, we got this in the mail today, boys. Got a nice fuel pressure regulator, ISR. Comes with all good stuff. This guy is gonna go on our fuel rail over here, right there, and that's how we'll regulate our fuel pressure. But yeah, there's no point trying to install it because the regulator is going to get mounted in the bay, so that's something that's going to wait. But anyways, let's dive into the harness. Mainly today I just wanted to sort of take apart the whole harness, all the loom and crap, all the electrical tape and shit on it, and mark wires, you know, which wire does what and which plug goes to where, and go from there. And then we'll see how far we can get tonight, and then we'll pick up tomorrow, hopefully get this done before Sunday. So that's what we'll be doing. Okay, so here's where we're gonna start. This is the Coilpack harness that plugs into the main harness with this plug. These are the two igniter plugs, which we don't need anymore because we're going with the LS2 coils. They have their own igniters built into it, so we don't need those. Over here we have 3 of the injectors and another plug, which I think is the what was it? The air or AAC valve, air idle control valve. This guy right here, that guy. And then I still have to figure out where these 2 plugs are for the throttle position sensor. I haven't found them on the harness, which is a little weird. This one down there goes right here on this guy on the cam angle sensor. And then I gotta find these 2. This is the coolant temperature sensor, and then that's the coolant temperature sensor display thing for your gauge, which tells you the temperature of your coolant on your dash. Down here we have the 2 knock sensors, which I already have. They're on their own little separate thing that plugs into the lower harness, which I think I'm gonna end up making the lower harness because I don't think I'm gonna be using this RB fuse box. One reason is that there, and 2, I think I can get away with using my stock 240 fuse box because a lot of these things like are the same, except this anti 4-wheel drive, whatever, anti-skid. I think that's traction control, which I don't have. Yeah, so we're probably not going to be using this guy. We'll probably make the lower harness because the lower harness consists of the knock sensors. This is the oil temperature sensor, or pressure sensor, actually, the oil pressure sensor. The alternator, it's got a plug here and then another, kind of like a ground here, and then it had another wire on here, which I'm assuming was a ground. And then the starter, which sits here, and then it connects to the fuse box from there. And I think that's pretty much the whole lower harness. I think so. Anyways, honestly, I still need to figure out what all the plugs go to because there are things on this motor that have been deleted that we're not going to be using, like such as I'm not going to run the cold start valve, which sits here because you don't have to, so I'm not going to run it. Cold starts will just be a little tricky. It'll just be a little bit harder, take a little bit longer. You don't have to run a cold start valve. But anyways, let's dive on in and get this going. Guys, it took so long just to get to this, just to get to a little pile of wires that I'm essentially gonna rewrap. Yeah, I wanted to start here because we have LS2 coil packs and they came with these pigtails. Unfortunately, they're all white and they're not marked, so I'm gonna have to see which pin does what on the coils and go from there, and then I'll have to color code them myself, which is awesome. But I mean, well, but yeah, so we're gonna get these part of here and then wrap this up, and probably gonna call it a night because that took so long. It was ridiculous and it was not fun at all. So yeah, that'll probably be it for tonight. What's up, guys? This is the next day, and I'm essentially done for today. I just wanted to update you guys. This is what we got going on. I have everything labeled, so I know what to do. 2 of them are actually pretty much done, which is awesome. These unused wires are going on the negative battery terminal. Everything else is going to be straight into the harness, which is awesome. The only reason I'm not continuing tonight is because this is my last butt splice. So I sort of can't continue, which I mean is fine. I have time. It's not like that's going anywhere anytime soon. It's not like I'm going to drop it in tomorrow. I can't. I also took the intake off just because. Alright, so we got most of the harness done, at least the part where that actually attached to the coil pack. We're good there for now. This is what we're looking at, this lovely mess. So all these are done, all 6. Each one is marked because each wire does its own thing. These 2 are both grounds, and for some reason, some people, they tie them together. Other people will run one to the head and then one to the negative battery terminal. And I saw some where they tied them together and then they started having issues, and then when they separated them they were good. So I thought, well, let's just avoid that completely and let's just you know, separate them, have 2. Not a big deal, not even hard. It's super easy, didn't even take long. But yeah, so now I've got to figure out what I'm gonna do with this plug, because this is the one where each one is the coil packs and then one is a ground. On this one, this white one, that's the 12 volt feed. This one is the signal for this guy. For some reason they have this signal as a black wire, and there's this guy and I think this one. Yes, they are, for some reason those are what feeds it instead of being a pink wire. I don't know why, but I don't need this anymore because I'm not running the stock igniter, because the LS2 coil packs have their own igniters. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do with this. I think I'm just going to delete the plug completely. So this is the stock igniter, and it'll plug in here on this side. Like that, it'll plug in there, and the other plug is this guy. And they're both of these plugs on either side are female, so I can't like plug them in together, you know. So I might just delete it and then just take the wires from this plug, wire them, splice them into these wires, so it just deletes this completely because we don't need this guy anymore. And in the meantime, I'm just going to electrical tape these for now, just to keep it clean, I guess, less cluttered. And then I'm gonna get some wiring loom, and we'll make it look good. And then we'll go from there. Alright, so I'm gonna end it here. Leave a like if you did. Comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe. Hit that little bell next to it so you're notified when the video is up. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.